Probably start with the Guinea training. In 5 years, they've had 93 arrests, and when you guys rocked up a couple of years ago, well, 18 months ago, I think you said you started, and how much of a success it's been. I think you had 53 arrests in their first 5 days.
It was very much a top-down approach. We trained their training cadre, so their instructors, and then the instructors went out over a period of 18 months and trained the rest of the men, the non-commanding officers and the teams in the field. I went back in November last year through to this February to be present for the first patrols by those teams and to assess how they had received the training, how it had been passed on to them and how well received it was, how relevant and so on,
right.
How they did with it on their first patrols. In Ziama National Park, they made over 50 arrests in the first 5 days. Whereas in the previous 5 years, they'd only made 93 arrests. In Ziama and Montenimba and Niger National Parks, which are all hugely important. Montenimba National Park is a World Heritage Site. It's got 60 endemic species not found anywhere else, including chimpanzees, West African chimpanzees. Niger National Park is one of the last populations of West African lions. And those West African lions are very unique because they're more closely related to Asiatic lions than normal African lions. So they believe they're a remnant population of the same gene pool as the now extinct Barbary lion. So they're very, very important. And then in Ziama is extremely important for the forest elephants. There's only about 225 West African forest elephants in there, and there's 225 in Ziama National Park, and they move between Liberia, Guinea, Sierra Leone, and they've been hammered over the years. So this has been extremely important. It's not just about numbers or one particular species. Sometimes it's critical that there's a focus on one species, like the rhino, because they're almost extinct. And sometimes it's important to focus on one place. But so many of these parks and countries are being forgotten.